Hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Tex Rimbert, DFW Penguin Basketball, Penguinhoops.com. Guys, before we get started, guys, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you feel that this information that you're getting from the video can help someone that you know, you have a friend of the family that has children, you have a co-worker, you have a family member that has children that play sports, and you feel that this information on the video could help them out, man, feel free to share it with them via Facebook, text message, whatever you may want to do, and just help the channel grow that way. There are a lot of people out here that don't consider sports psychology as a factor in their child's life because they're so young, but it really starts off when they are young and when they start playing. But today I want to talk about a lighter topic other than the sports psychology. I want to talk about skill, okay? How important is skill and IQ? As you can see on the thumbnail was Luka that plays for the Mavericks. And, for me watching him play, I'm a big fan of skill and IQ. Like, I think it's great that a lot of athletes are, born with height, strength, athletic ability, being able to run fast and stuff, but everybody is not like that. But I think it's really, really special when either you can combine both of the two, or someone has so much skill and basketball IQ with not a lot of athletic ability, and they're able to play at a very high level and be very efficient at a very high level. Because skill is one of those things that's developed, basketball IQ is one of those things that develop. But at the same time, in some cases, skill and IQ are natural abilities as well. Okay, just kind of like if your mom was really good at math, or your mother or father was really smart, a lot of times you're going to be really smart. If your dad had really good hand-eye coordination in baseball, he was a pitcher, you might be able to have that same ability. But at the same time, though, it still needs to be developed, and it's not seen as easily natural as you being 7 feet tall and you're 16, right? Or you're able to jump out of the gym at 14 and dunk the ball in the 7th grade or 8th grade. Skill is still something that you need to work on and develop, and you have to constantly keep doing that. And the big thing about skill is that, someone can get hurt. Like right now, if you think about Luka, right? Okay, he's not beating people off plays off speed. He's not beating people off athletic ability and dunking on them, or catching alley-oops like crazy, or beating someone down the floor with foot speed and agility. Most of the things that make him efficient right now, like I said, is his shooting ability, his vision to read the floor, his basketball IQ as knowing his teammates, knowing the defenses and stuff like that, his passing ability, his dribbling ability, his feel for the game as well. Like right now, if he hurt his knee, had a bad knee injury, and let's say his ability or his athletic ability or his speed went from 100 to 75 because of that knee injury, he still would be effective in the NBA. Now, you think of someone like Giannis Antetokounmpo, which is one of the best players, top 5 players in the league right now. If he hurt his knee, and for some reason he went from, where his ability is 100 right now, where he's at, and then dropped to 75, he would drop significantly off the radar as far as like being a top 5 player in the league, right? So I'm saying all that to say this, guys. Okay, one of the most important things is you have to do, no matter what sport your son plays, your daughter plays, it is very important to try to develop skill and IQ early if they want to be good at sports. Now, if they have the natural ability and athletic ability to go along with that, that can take them a long way. But, Luka is a prime example. I think at 18 or 19, he won the MVP of the Euro League. He was drafted. He won Rookie of the Year here in the States. And, he's in the MVP race in his second year. And it's just crazy to see that. And it's all by just having skill, being in the right place, being on the right team, right place, right time, and being a good fit. That helps out as well. But it's mainly because of his skill and IQ. And you guys, you parents watching this stuff, no matter if your son plays soccer, baseball, lacrosse, whatever it may be, them working on their skill, hand-eye coordination, and things like that, and getting as much experience as possible playing the sport is very, 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 very important. You have to continue to polish yourself and work on your skills, and hopefully the strength, if you don't have it early, the strength and a little bit of the agility and athleticism will be able to be picked up later when you start lifting weights, and your son starts or your daughter starts to do a little bit more as far as their strength and ability, agility, when their muscles grow and things like that, and they start to come into their maturity and puberty and stuff like that. But that's a different thing. But if you continue, if you get their skill down, prime example, Steph Curry. Steph Curry is he's 6'3", probably not even 200 pounds, he's probably 180 pounds. Prime example, skill. A lot of skill. If you had Steph Curry when he's healthy, tell him to dunk the ball two-handed 10 times in a row from the top of the three-point line, he may miss 3 of them. Does that make sense? But he still is so skilled that he can kick your butt on the other end with shooting, being able to shoot the ball, being able to pass it, being able to read stuff. And part of that is because, his dad was a great shooter too. And that's genetics, his hand-eye coordination there. But him being around it and probably working on skill work for a long, long, long time. All right, and doing it a whole lot. What I tell guys all the time is repetition is the father of skill. If you work on something so much, you will become skillful at it. And once you become skillful at it through all those repetitions, you will have confidence to do a lot of things that other people that don't work as hard as you or don't put in the skill work or don't put in repetition won't have. They won't have that. They won't have that confidence. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, any comments, man, leave them down below. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'll see you guys later.